Hello, and welcome to Titanium Past Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Pisces, okay? So this is for any placements of Pisces you have in your chart. If you do great, if you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms. Heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I will mention that I use Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck. I will also mention when it's time for you to utilize your orientation, and with that being said, let's get into the cards, my gorgeous Piscean friends. So, please, angels and guides, and we got the Three of Summer. Alright. The Two of Autumn. Life Experience. The King of Winter. The Awakening card. The Six of Summer. The Ten of Autumn. The Eight of Spring. Place this right here. The Four of Summer. The Eight of Autumn. The Five of Autumn. The Prince of Summer. The Seven of Autumn. The Queen of Summer. And the Lovers. And the King of Spring. High Priestess. And the Nine of Autumn. Ace of Summer. Okay. How are we going to do these? Okay. This is the longest reading I've had in a bit. So, a moment. Let me just place these correctly on my board. Okay. Alright. So the first card, my gorgeous Piscean friends, being the Three of Summer, talks of says that you're basically celebrating something. It might be announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births. It's absolutely about friends you cherish being around you, which is awesome. And the reason for this is probably because of the Two of Autumn, which talks of bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, an unexpected talent for multitasking. You have been working on something that is going well, right? After a life experience, which is the Tower card in this deck, something that shook up your foundation. And most people see the Tower card as a bad thing, but in actuality, it also can be a good thing, right? It's something positive can also shake up your foundation, something that's gonna wriggle you up. Okay, like shake you and knock some. It could be something that can knock some sense into you, or it could be something that could knock a smile on your face. I don't know where that came from, but it's something that got you out of the way you used to do things and into a new way of doing things, right? Then you have the King of Winter. Now, the King of Winter, alright, talks of a person who is knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, and unemotional. It says, get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, unemotional relationships. What? I haven't written it down on a card, but the indentation of that word is just popping to my eyes on the Three of Summer right now. So it's like, what? What? Well, I feel like this might be an older individual in your family or in your that you're consulting, okay, to whom you're going, this might be your mentor or something of this, or your grandfather, I don't know, but to them, you're going up to them and you're telling them what you've been doing, what you've been up to, and they're like, what? How are you getting the thing that I got was the download that I just got was like, and they're like, how are you getting this, like, this out of what you've been doing? Because in my experience, what this type of action does is not get you anywhere. So what is it that is getting you what you are currently receiving as a reaction from life? I don't get it. And I feel like they're fritzing. It's like, it does not compute. They're glitching or something. They're like, they don't know what to say to that extent. That is going to lead them, or you, or both of you, okay, to an awakening card, which is the Hanged Man in this deck. In this deck, which talks about change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness with temporary pause in action. I feel like both of you are going to learn from this situation, because to you, alright, or to the person who is doing things that aren't the usual norm, this just seems natural that they're getting this response. But the other person is getting a response that, oh, okay, so they are getting like, so there's a different way of doing things that I'm not used to. It doesn't compute, but I can't tell them that what they're doing is doo-doo because it's clearly working for them. So how is this? Why is this happening? Because when I did it, this would never, happen. It's weird, is what I'm getting from this card. Yes. Then you have the Six of Summer. Now the Six of Summer would be the Six of Cups, which talks of children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering things differently in a better or worse light than how they actually occurred. Did I not just talk about this? About how this other person who is being confronted with the way that they used to do things and the way that you're doing things, they're just like, I don't know what to say. I don't know why this is happening, because they're remembering things that I don't know what's going on. And they're really getting, you or them, someone is getting confronted by this apparent difference in the way that these things are happening. And to some degree it's disconcerting, if that makes sense. Because it's disconcerting to the person who's like glitching at the fact that this is happening from what you're doing, because if they used to do this, this never happened before, or like to them logically this shouldn't happen. So they're like, why is this happening? Right? Why are you getting the 10 of Autumn or the 10 of Pentacles when you're doing nothing, or when you're actually consciously nothing's happening? Why are you getting this? This does not compute. Why? I'm getting that. It's just like a misunderstanding and a kind of frustration that they had to do all these other things, and yet here you are, like, effortlessly getting what you want for no apparent reason in their definition. Then you have the Eight of Spring. Now the Eight of Spring talks of stress that comes from having many things happening at once, successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. Now please use your intuition in regards to this, because this might be different for, every card is different for every single person, right? But I feel like they might feel, now see if you resonate with this, okay? But I have a sense that they feel that you're not doing enough to get the returns that you're getting. is what I'm getting. Or, okay, so it's between if you don't think you're stressed enough, it's between you're not stressed enough, or you don't have too many things happening at once enough, or you're not, well, to them you might be successfully, but they see you being successful. They don't see you multitasking. They're just like, something is not computing here. And all they see is the sudden events or changes happening without the prior proof. So they're like, what is what I'm getting? Like, how is this possible, right? Then you have the Four of Summer. Now, the Four of Summer talks of being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life. I'm not sure how this fits in yet. It might fit in better later, but at this point I'm just like, this will have to, we'll do that again. We'll get back to that, I feel. And the next card is the Eight of Spring. Right, so it's either you are, okay, I'm getting two ideas now. Excuse me, I'm getting two timelines. Number one is, at this point, you are changing because this other person has a couple of years in advance on you, and they are making you feel like you need to change what you're doing because it's clearly not working, even though it clearly is. But they don't like the fact that you're getting another type of success that they're not used to. So they can't help. And it's not because they don't like the fact that you're getting successful. It's just that they don't know how to help you in this type of success, if you are getting what I'm meaning, right? And so they want to get you into their type of success so that they can better direct you if ever something goes wrong, is what I'm getting. Because the Eight of Autumn talks of do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeship. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. The way I'm seeing it is that you are this little apprentice, and they are this older individual who wants to help you, but who feels like the way you're going, they can't follow you, so they want to bring you back to their way of doing it so that they can help you, even if they clearly see that you know what you're doing and you are on the right path for you. But no, you need to go their way so they can help you. You know what I mean? And so in that case, the Four of Summer would be in regards to your mentor, or the person who wants to help. So you can be the mentor or the mentee. Wherever you are is whatever means for you, right? So basically, this person is discontented with the fact that you are getting success in ways that they can't help you in, is what I'm getting. If that's the case, okay, if that's the case, listen to them, but don't go along with their antics or their way of being. Just continue doing what you're doing because it's clearly working for you, right? Yes. Then you have the Five of Autumn. Now, the Five of Autumn talks of reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. But maybe this is where you are at. The fact that you I'm getting the vibe of you being this individual, that your money is a little tight right now, so you're like, I have to follow them because they know what they're doing, which is fine. I'm not saying don't do it, just keep your mind, keep doing what you do, because I feel like once this the scarcity spell wears off, or this moment of scarcity wears off, you are definitely going to be able to how should I say this? You're definitely going to be able to get out of the funk that you are currently in and be able to manifest what it is you want. Because this card is talking about falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. Yes, well, so, I mean, if the past cards being the 8 of autumn and the 5 of autumn, well, the 4 of summer and the 8 of autumn and the 5 of autumn, this would be what I'm getting, alright, is that so you attracted exactly what you want materially in your reality with the 10 of autumn, then you started to begin having a lot happening at once, and that made someone be like, well, you're not doing it the way I do it, so let me rein you back into how I do it so I can help you. Wait, I'm going to write that down. Interesting mentor. Mentorship. That makes sense. Anyway, so actually, it's more like teaching instead of being a mentor, because the mentor helps you with what you need, right, to guide you to where you need to be. Mentorship slash teaching. Okay. At least that's my personal opinion. So I feel like they're trying to rein your free spirit. If you are the king, the Prince of Summer, they're trying to rein your spirit in and try to get you to do what they do so that they can help you better deal with what is coming into your reality. Though, like, you're trying to make them happy and you're trying to go along with their thing, and it's taking time because of the 7 of autumn. Now, the 7 of autumn talks about have patience and don't worry. Take time to plan your next steps, a prudent investment of time and money. Yes, when you do things that don't come naturally to you, and when you try and change your method just to please someone else, it will take a lot of time, but you will fall into their category of what should, by definition, work, which to a certain extent makes no sense to you, but just to please them, you're going along with it. The next card is the Queen of Summer. Now, the Queen of Summer talks of a loving, comforting, emotional, and intuitive individual. It says, listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust. Taking care of others, perhaps too much. So this would be in regards to this mentor. Right? This mentor. This mentor who wants to help you so much that they won't let you make your own mistakes and learn from them. To which extent will they force you to be like them and not be able to fully realize what you want to realize, because it's not what they are used to, but what they want you to do, because they're, to some extent, and this is just, please use your intuition, because if you like this type of thing, then that's fine, but if they are forcing their way on you just to have you follow in their footsteps so that they can help you best navigate through hardship, it's fine. Be like, you know what, I can do this. Don't worry, I'm a big person. I can take care of myself when I fall down. I can do it. going to take a little bit of time, but I'll do it. Okay? Then you have the Lovers. Now, the Lovers is Gemini energy, which talks of true love that is long-lasting, choices made from the heart, or return to good health. You know? Yes. So I feel like this would be in regards to you're basically balancing out the energy of that other person trying to impose their way of doing things on you because they feel more comfortable that way, because they'll know how to help you out, instead of allowing you to get yourself out of your own sticky wickets so that you can learn from your own experiences, is what I'm getting. I hope that makes sense. If you didn't, ask questions and it'll be my pleasure to answer, okay? Now, the next card is the King of Spring. Now, the King of Spring, alright, talks of, it is an innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical individual. It says, a financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. See, when you take charge of your reality and you get out of this, out from under the wing of this well-meaning individual who isn't really helping you get to where you want to get to, but helping you get to where they think that you would be best. Once you get out of their wing and start flying solo, you will find the right mentor for you, right? And that mentor will be more in the aspect of the King of Spring, okay, who is, like I mentioned, innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical, because they will actually use their innovation to help you. They're more in the mind frame of mentor, because they're using their innovation to help you understand what they want, what you need to learn, by fitting the information to you, right? Instead of trying to make you fit to the information that they're giving you. To me, that is the difference between a mentor and a teacher. I hope that makes sense. If not, ask away and it'll be my pleasure to explain. Okay. Now, if once you follow this mentor, I feel like you'll start raking in the cash. You will become more of a leader, right? Because then this mentor is going to help you to think more for yourself instead of following their instructions. And it won't feel, at the beginning, it won't feel like they're actually helping you, but at some point you'll see that what they're doing is actually helping you get on your feet and be independent of them, is what I'm getting. Next, you have the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess, alright, talks of trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. I feel like this King of Spring is going to help you to realize that, okay, there are some things that this is what I need to follow in my life. I have an intuition, I should listen to it more and I should follow it. And I feel like that is what they are letting you do. They're actually helping you become more independent in your thinking process and more intuitive as well. And due to that, you'll be able to tap into the 9 of Autumn energy, which talks of reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. Yes, this has its positives and its negatives. The positive is that you will be able to think for yourself. The negative is that you'll have a little harder time following orders. You'll be too much of a... So I feel like, if anything, this would be a suggestion for you to become able to listen to your intuition and be able to gauge how much of your intuition you should listen to in every single situation, in which when you should ease off, and let someone else do it, depending on who is in the in the seat of the leader, right? Who is taking the leadership role is what I'm getting. Next, you have the Ace of Summer. Now, the Ace of Summer, okay, talks of open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship, or the rebirth of a current one. The awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. I feel like that is what is most important. The awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. So, if you are so tapped in and into your intuition, it will become evident that you are better suited at something, right? And you will be, because your vibration is higher, is getting higher, you will be taken out of that work group and being put in the right space. If your organization or your enterprise, whatever, or the place where you work has better leadership. Okay? So, my gorgeous Piscean friends, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you would like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it will be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price for private readings, and the email to which you can send donations to PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous Piscean friends, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!